quick, let's call it Forex frustration video down, because this is one of the things that you can look at price charts, you can look at this, that, and the other, pitchforks, harmonic patterns, stochastic, all sorts of things on the chart, and still things cannot go your way. So looking at the Australian dollar, Japanese yen, I got into this morning. I think it was around, it's probably around this sort of time when I got this signal here, because this point here is our point of potential reversal, and it had already moved. It was up here somewhere. I think it moved from before that, from back there somewhere. So it just moved and moved and moved, and this is actually, you can see this is not matching up with any of the candles, because this is actually from a 4-hour scan. The broker feed that I normally use had it on an hour scan, and I think it eventually disappeared. It's still there as a 4-hour scan, so use that. Now the thing, the frustration for me was I got into this trade and price started going down. I got in at a fairly decent level, but price started going down, so I then had to manage that trade, and it's from having some years of experience, I suppose, that I was able to manage that trade and become profitable. So I ended up actually with, I think it was around 6 trades on the Australian dollar, Japanese yen, and 1 trade on the Australian dollar, Canadian dollar. And I actually closed this out early. I say early, I didn't let it run all this way. Now, the majority of this, we're kind of expecting price to go all the way up here. We've had a break of structure of this sort of level here, but there's still, for it to be a really strong move, it needs to break that section there as well. So my frustration was price was going down instead of up, and it wasn't moving particularly quickly. And in fact, I think the whole, I can't remember exactly, but at one point I think it was probably about 20 pips to negative 20 or something like that, from my original position. But as it turned out, I closed all of my trades, all of my positions in profit. So yes, there was drawdown, but at the end of the day, there were no losses. Australian dollar, Canadian dollar did a similar move. It moved up and then moved down, and I closed that one out. I think it was probably around 20 pips I got on that one, but it moved for more than that in the end. But they both just seem to be moving very, very slowly. And I know this isn't necessarily a fast moving pair, but I got bored. It was quite tedious, and actually wanted to sort of just get it all wrapped up. So there we go. There's a Forex frustration for you, because sometimes let's face it, most of the time you're going to get into a trade and you're going to be lucky if you get into a trade and it just hits at the right time. Place that trade and the price starts going, maybe already going in your direction, and then you can benefit nicely that way. But a lot of the time, price does not just go in a straight line. It goes in zigzag fashion, as you can see here. You've got prices coming down, then going up, then it's coming down, then it's going up, then it's coming down, then it's going up, then it's coming down, then it's going up, now it's coming down again. So you're going to get situations where you might have got into the trade here, as I did, thinking price was going to be going up, and it actually made another drop. So you're looking for the lows. In fact, even that must have been a very tedious section there, because you can see there's not very much depth in the candles. I know this is a 15-minute time frame, but there's hardly any movement there. It's gone up a bit, down a bit, up a bit, down a bit, and has just pretty much gone sideways for what's that? A couple of hours. Yeah, at least a couple of hours. So that was probably over. I know it's early evening UK through till 10:30 in the evening. So yeah, basically we were looking for price to reverse. Didn't really do that. Carried on coming down. And I was actually looking for sort of areas of where where could it possibly come down to. But luckily it has started to turn, and hopefully we'll see that push up further. So there we go. Excuse me, sorry, late in the evening. And I've already done a live session to the community this evening. That was from 7:30 to 8:30. And we looked at this pair again. And what else did we look at? Euro New Zealand dollar, Euro Japanese yen, Australian dollar, Canadian dollar again, and pound Australian dollar. I don't normally like to be tied up in too many, for example, Australian dollar, Japanese yen, Australian dollar, CAD, pound Australian dollar. Don't want to be tied up with too many pairs connected to one currency, just in case it goes wrong, and that means all of those. If you're in pound Australian dollar CAD, Australian dollar Japanese yen, something goes wrong, then that's all three of those trades going against you. So I just thought I'd share that with you. I don't know how long I've been on for, but yeah, I think that was my. If in fact I'm on at all, because I've just realised, looked at the timer and it's at 0, so I don't even know if it's recorded. So hopefully it's recorded. Hopefully I can get this out and onto the web. Right, see you guys later. Oh, sorry, that was the other thing. Here's our team exclusive indicator. It's giving us there, for example, an inch down. That was 4 o'clock in the morning, so I wouldn't have been involved in that. But you can see that's made a sort of decent move that way, and then we've got the up, giving us a nice highlight there and going all the way. So it makes life a bit easier. We got it there, didn't quite work out. It happens. Right, I've got to try and find out how to stop this now, because the buttons aren't working, and I don't even know if I was recording in the first place. So let's try that. No, that's not working. Control Shift and L. Let's try that. Control Shift and L.